Hey everyone. Today I want to show you how you can utilize Level to detect when new applications are installed on your endpoints or if applications are installed on your devices that maybe you don't approve. This is really helpful for some of our more security conscious clients who have environments where they want to know immediately if there's an application installed that perhaps isn't allowed. So let's cover how you would do this using Level. First step, we want to create a custom field and I'm going to call this authorized applications. And the goal here is to make a list of all of the allowed applications that we don't want to create alerts for. So things like maybe Google Chrome, Adobe Reader, and let's just go with those two for now. You'll note the format here is just all lowercase, all one word, comma separated. This is very easy to parse with a script. So next step is to go ahead and add the script that we want to use to monitor for these unauthorized applications. So let's call this get unauthorized applications. And I have a very simple script for this. We'll go over this in detail. So first, you'll note that we're using that custom field that we just created, the authorized application. And we're essentially parsing that custom field and saving it to a variable called authorized apps that we can use within this script. Next, we're grabbing all of the currently installed applications on the device. And again, we're converting that to all lowercase, no spaces. And then finally here, we're comparing the installed apps and we're looking for anything that's installed that's not authorized. And we're saving that to a variable called unauthorized apps. And if there are any unauthorized apps, we're going to generate an alert and list each of those apps and exit with an error. Otherwise, we exit successfully. So now that we have the script in place, we need to have some type of active monitoring checking this across our endpoints. So for that, I'm going to go to our monitoring policies. And specifically, we have a security policy, and I'm going to add it there. And we're going to call this, let's say, unauthorized application detected. And this is going to be a script-based monitor. Fire it with a warning severity. And again, we're going to run that same script that we just added, get unauthorized application. And if the output of that contains alert, then we know there's something wrong in this case. I'm going to leave the frequency at every minute, but likely you'd want this to be every 30 minutes, every hour, something like that. I'm going to turn on this auto resolve option because I definitely want, as we update that custom field, I want our alerts to automatically resolve themselves if all of those applications are approved or authorized. I'm not going to do any remediation here, but you could. If you detected an app that's not authorized and you wanted to, you could go ahead and uninstall it. So let's go ahead and add this monitor, and we'll see in real time alerts start incrementing here. If we expand these alerts, we can see the payload. We can see all of the unauthorized applications that it detected. And if we wanted to, we could go ahead and update it. Like maybe we want OneDrive to be allowed. We can go to our custom field here, and we can just simply append OneDrive to that list. And now next time that script runs in another minute, the payload will be updated and it will just show the one application. So this is really neat, very powerful. There is another way that you could do this, and you instead of maintaining a list of authorized applications, you could do the inverse and maintain a list of blocked applications or unauthorized applications. This is more common if for things like remote access tools. So if I detected uh, any remote access tool, I could immediately remediate that issue. So for this, I might add a new custom field, and I could call it remote access tools. And here I could maintain a list of all of the remote access tools that are not approved. So things that aren't level. And if I detect any of those remote access tools, we can immediately uninstall it through a remediation action. We'll have a dedicated video on this really soon, but hopefully this helps. Hopefully you can see the power here. The scripts and all of the code that I've used here will be in the video description below and on our documentation. If you have any questions or need help, feel free to reach out to our support team. Thanks.